Me.
And then also the man, the myth, the reality, and the revolutionary. Q-Flow, Flow the Rookie.
What's going on, y'all? I'm back. I'm watching wrestling again. All right, I'm back. It's good to be back.
That's something right there. And look, I mean, right now he's in the background, but every good rap group got a good DJ. And I'm saying that's the Anime Hero Swag on Zero working on the background. So I will always give the people shout outs when they deserve it. So But yeah, guys, so Royal Rumble here. We the start of WrestleMania season here. And I have to say, overall, the show, I didn't mind the show. They didn't piss me off like I thought they was going to do. Because we all had thoughts like, it's a possibility it can go this way, it can go that way, it can go this, all stuff like that. But you know what? I'm like, it's pretty good that it actually went the way I kind of planned it. I didn't see the end too much of that coming, but quick thoughts before we go into detail about the Royal Rumble. Your overall thoughts. I'll start with you, Prime.
It was cool. It was cool.
How about you, Q-Flow?
It was cool. It wasn't a bad pay-per-view. I've seen worse. I've seen better. I was live at the best one, so it's like I'm joking, but
okay. Well, cool. That was the one 2018 in 2018. That was a good Rumble. So on Rumble standards, you know what I'm saying, for pay-per-view and stuff like that. Yeah. Did y'all think it accomplished the goal? Basically,
it definitely got me curious to see where we going. So, it did its job because I wasn't expecting one of the winners. I was hoping won. The other one didn't see it coming. I'm not mad at it, but I didn't see it coming. Okay.
All right. So first, a match that was moved to the pre-show, which I didn't even notice because I was too busy getting stuff ready for just a regular Royal Rumble. But the pre-show match was for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Asuka and Charlotte Flair taking on Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. And I didn't see the matchup, but I heard that Shayna and Nia got their belts back.
I saw the end.
So what happened at the
end? Flair and Lacey came out. Something happened in.
I saw the whole thing. So what happened? So what happened was, towards the end of the match, they had tossed Asuka over the announce table, and then they was just jumping Charlotte. Charlotte got the upper hand, but then Ric Flair came. Ric Flair came out by himself first, and then Lacey Evans came out of nowhere. And Charlotte, she came in, she stopped Charlotte from doing the thing, what is that move? The figure eight. Here we go. She stopped her from doing that. Charlotte came. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it on the replay. Charlotte came, grabbed her by the hair, and then Ric Flair. I thought he handed her some brass knuckles, but he didn't. I don't know what he gave her, but she hit Charlotte with a women's right, and that's how Nia Jax and them got the pin.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know what he handed her though.
She also did the leg drop to her like face down. I thought
cool. Yeah. Nia Jax hit the leg drop while Charlotte was on her stomach. That was weird, but whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, they have the matchup. So I was like, I didn't see the pre-show, but we know what we came here to see. Main show time. We're here at the Royal Rumble. And of course, they do great with the Royal Rumble packaging. But one thing I got to point out that Prime pointed out to me is they use that same Raw SmackDown setup, and that was disappointing. And it what made me, because like I said, Prime lives in Florida. Me and Q-Flow are up here in Philly, so we're dealing with a snowstorm right now. But down there in Florida, they have this baseball stadium, and I was just like, "Well, how big is it?" He was like, "Trust me, it's bigger." And after seeing what happened in the match later on at the nighttime, I was like, wait a minute. All this space they had, and they could have used something to build a better stage, because for the past, 3 years, we had the baseball stadium for the Royal Rumble, and them coming out from the dugout was dope. And seeing, like Roman Spear, Corbin on the dugout, like I was starting to think like the Royal Rumble was going to be like, the baseball dugout arena type thing.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I was disappointed that one year they were in San Antonio. They had the long ramp and just a regular Raw stage.
Yeah. That right there is wondering. Go ahead, Q. What you say?
No, I mean, Ain't nobody there to like who they doing this for. Nobody's there, man. There is nobody there to enjoy the aesthetic of just decorating the whole arena. So why they got save your money and just give us the regular stage? It's unfortunate. But they did the same with WrestleMania. Remember, we were supposed to have that big pirate ship and all that, and nobody's there.
The problem with WrestleMania is that when it came to WrestleMania, that was at the Performance Center. They had to move the location. They had the Performance Center. They didn't have a big ass arena to their liking. Now, if they got a big ass arena to their disposable, for them, they should be able to go out and at least put some effort into the show. I mean, it's a Thunderdome, of course, but you could have really shut the whole thing down because it would have brought more eyes to it, and it would have been trending on Twitter. That's what they like to do if they had did something kind of cool with it. Because you ain't going to use that same excuse for WrestleMania. You ain't going to use that excuse for WrestleMania.
Well, WrestleMania, they're going to be in the actual stadium.
Yeah. Okay, well.
I don't know, man. I just don't see a point of making it look all pretty and there's nobody there. So you telling me like
making it look different. That's all, just different.
Listen, it don't matter if we don't see the green shirt dude. Like it don't matter.
Green shirt. We start off the night with the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre taking on Goldberg. Funny text that Prime did. He said you get an L automatically for the gear. He had like the Samoan Joe split tights on.
Yeah, the split tights on.
I was like, I don't get that. So when McIntyre comes out, and he gives him a headbutt, and they just start fighting, and they go right outside the ring. And
hold on, you are skipping a very important detail. Drew McIntyre hit a better spear than Charlotte, a better spear than Edge, a better spear than Bobby Lashley, and he ain't never throw a spear in his life. I like Bobby hit the flip with it. All right, you right, yeah. Right. But regardless, he hit a better spear than the people who use his spears, and he ain't never hit one a day in his life.
You're right. He hit the spear on Goldberg, and Goldberg was out the shot, but then he rolls the outside of the ring, throws McIntyre to the steel steps, and then spears him through the barricade. So that's how we add a little bit of extra time to the match. The match ain't start yet. So as McIntyre gets back in, he's selling the ribs. I was like, don't do this. And the bell rings. He hits a spear on McIntyre, hits another spear on him, and then is going for the jackhammer.
I'm not gonna hold you. I thought this was Survivor Series all over again. I'm like, yo, are we really? I'm like, no, we're not doing this. And I'm saying, like, we're not doing this. He's not winning. We're not doing this.
No, I was scared. First of all, you don't understand how scared I was for McIntyre because we see Undertaker, Fiend, even Rusev get dropped.
I think Drew McIntyre has better upper body strength than obviously Undertaker and the Fiend for that point. Yeah, so I'm saying I think that's why Drew McIntyre can hold himself up.
Drew McIntyre also, there's one important thing you gotta do even for a regular suplex: jump.
Yeah, he can jump. So he gets in there. I mean, now Goldberg he don't necessarily jackhammer it, but I'm saying, but he does pretty good with it. And Drew kicks out, and I was like, thank God.
When Drew kicked out, I'm like, all right, he's winning.
Yeah. He's winning. Then Drew, I know there's a Claymore kick on Goldberg. Goldberg kicks out the Claymore kick, which I seen that coming. So after Goldberg goes for another spear attempt, then Drew McIntyre gets out of it, runs the ropes, gives him another. Gets out the way. Goldberg hits the turnbuckle, then goes and gives him. Go ahead.
Why is Goldberg's kryptonite the turnbuckle? Because every match he hits the turnbuckle, he loses.
It gotta be.
Think about it.
It gotta be, man.
He hit that, and the next thing you know, Claymore kick, McIntyre wins, the right guy wins. So finally, Goldberg gets up, and then he's about to give the salute. Here's the thing: did y'all hear what Goldberg said? You passed.
He said you passed the test. That's all this was. It was a test. We ain't worried about. Man, look, he about to listen.
Kombat and Luke
listen, he passed the test. He good. Go ahead and get ready for the winner of tonight's Royal Rumble, We about to go hunt. We got dogs to go hunt. All right, somebody's stealing our move. We got to go solidify and get our move back. We ain't worried about that one, man. We about to go take out this tribal chief. Steal my move. That's all. That's all. You passed the test, kid. Good luck at WrestleMania. Let's move on.
So, is it not weird, but like, you know, he's been beaten by more people since he's been back than like ever. I'm so.
Well, I mean, there's no reason for him to run a streak again.
No, I'm saying, but like before he came back ever, he's only been beaten by like 4 people, and now it's like, Braun. Yeah, now you got Braun, you got Brock.
You can't count. Listen, we can't count Brock. He's still up by 1 point in the feud.
No, I'm talking about just beat in general, like pinned.
Nah.
Yeah, so he got pinned by like 4 or 5 people.
Well, listen to the people he's. I mean, but listen to the people he's losing to though. Brock, Undertaker,
Strowman,
Braun Strowman, and Drew McIntyre. It ain't like he's losing the mid-carders.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like he's been. This is the most he's probably been beaten, like in. Like,
for sure. For sure.
Yeah. I don't know if he can handle it, but he had to. So he gave him the dat, and then they go off about this. So next matchup we have is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Sasha Banks comes out there versus Carmella with Reginald. Sasha Banks got that
Louis Vuitton
down on. She got. I was just like, all right, money well spent. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I knew she was winning. You ain't spending that much
money
for
her husband makes her gift, so he could have easily just made it look like Louis Vuitton. Could have just put a little logo on there.
Makazi ain't make that. Ain't make that.
Probably still there. I'm gonna say.
I'm still here.
I'm here.
Oh, I froze. Did I just
you ain't freeze. Nah, Prime. I hear you. You stay in me. You freezing.
I'm freezing.
You was freezing. You was freezing on my end. Prime fine.
Okay, I mean, I'm moving it. I'm moving it over right now.
You good now? I'm good now. Yeah, no, you good now. But no, like I was saying, Makazi ain't make that. Freezing, man. All right. Makazi ain't make that though.
Yeah. No. He ain't make that. Well. The matchup, it was all right. It was just another kind of a SmackDown matchup. Sasha gets hit to the outside, and then
we got a comment real quick that says because of definitely make that Louis Vuitton gear. Why not? Why did he not?
Exactly.
Yes.
But you can't just make no Louis V gear.
You said how can we in what?
How can he make gear?
Yeah. No. So we got a comment and it said he didn't make that gear.
He didn't. That's Louis Vuitton. Man, Snoop Dogg bought that.
Oh yeah, Snoop bought all that.
Snoop bought all that.
Reginald catches Sasha Banks on the outside, and then she turns to a Hurricane Rana, and then the referee throws Reginald out. So as that Carmella goes and dives into the ring and does an actual suicide dive, and she face plants square on the floor. And I was like, yo, every time. I'm not trying to sound like I have any kind of sexist behavior. I don't. But when no women be trying to run and dive through the ropes, it'd be scary because they'd be so limber and they'd be like folding in half. And Sasha scares me every time she goes through the ropes.
Well, I think it's also because they don't actually like take off. Like, usually people take off. They take off at a reasonable pace. They like walk almost to the ring. They try to dive out with momentum. Like, you can't really do that.
I thought she died.
No.
I thought she died.
I thought she knocked herself out.
Yeah, so basically, Sasha gets back in the ring. She hits. She turns Carmella into the bank statement, and then Carmella taps out. So, to me, it was like a regular TV show match. It wasn't really special other than the Louis Vuitton. The Louis Vuitton is what stole the show when it came to Sasha Banks.
Was nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Sasha Banks wins the matchup. We're backstage. We see Big E and talking to Xavier Woods about losing to Retribution for like 3 straight weeks, but then Sammy comes in and talks about justice for Sammy, all that kind of crap. Then Kofi makes his return, but he's not going to be in the Rumble tonight. But he's only here to show off the new Brody Lee Luke Harper gear that the New Day all put together, and I'm just like, you know what? You know what that happens. So yeah,
you know what that means.
It's Royal Rumble, so you know what that means. So I was like, you know, shout out to them for doing good and keeping the memory alive and everything like that. I mean, there has been other details and stuff that you probably will hear about it when I talk about it on the podcast. Bad Bunny is out, Lord, to perform his hit song Booker T.
Booker T.
So Booker T comes with his GI Bro outfit and just sits there and just stand there looking very intimidated.
I refuse to participate in this part.
Hold on, it ain't Flow Rider. Okay, so I'm just like,
it ain't Pitbull.
Cool. It ain't Pit. I would say so. It's Bad Bunny. I'm just like,
yeah, but this is not a Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh God! Well, you think this is something? You wait to WrestleMania. Watch.
Who's doing Did they say who's doing WrestleMania?
This is not a halftime show. They don't announce who does.
I tell you, it ain't Snoop Dogg. I tell you, it ain't Snoop making going to WrestleMania.
They might be Florida because they are in Florida. So who knows?
Oh,
they're gonna bring. Man, they're gonna bring back. They're gonna bring back Saliva
and Lunch Money Boy, whatever.
Lunch Money Fat Ass Guy, whatever the name fucker was. Yo, he got on my nerve. Got on my nerve. I bet I can't hear Prime laughing right now. You bet. Oh, yo, God, I think it got pissed me off. But anyway, it's time for the Women's Royal Rumble. So they got the good video package of all the Royal Rumble by the numbers that they do every single year. So at number 1, we get Bailey. And at number 2, we get the returning Naomi. You know me. So Naomi and Bailey shout out to yes, the cake is real.
And
what was you gonna say, Prod?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, is this a full-time return for Naomi? Because last year she came back at the Rumble and then only did like one match and then left for the whole year.
I hope it's bad. I don't even know what show she on anymore.
Pretty sure SmackDown with Jimmy.
When she be on SmackDown?
Probably, most likely.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because me personally, my idea is I did for her to still join her business so we can get a woman in there. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Cedric acting. I want to back smack Cedric right now. But number 3 is Bianca Belair. As soon I called this on the prediction, I said as soon if Bianca Belair gets a number between 3 and 7, she winning. Because they never had a woman, and it's only been 4 women's rumbles. They never had a woman to ever win the Rumble by a single digit. So she did the Ric Flair thing, came out at number 3, and do her thing. So seeing her and Naomi in there mixing it up, and her and Bailey there mixing it up, I thought was pretty cool. Number 4 is Billie Kay, but she goes right to commentary as she's talking to Byron Saxton. By the way,
I actually like that. She's funny on commentary. I'm like, you know what? Stay out there as long as you need to.
But the thing is, that's why the Iconics were perfect with each other, because Peyton Royce is the better wrestler. Billie Kay is the better talker.
Mm-hmm.
Duh. Okay. So, Shotzi
Blackheart was somehow less annoying to me.
Well, I can't because they're not together. But Shotzi Blackheart comes out. And Billie Kay tries to, see if she'll team up with her. She tries to hit her with her tank missile. Shotzi Blackheart gets in the ring. Action is going on. Number 6 is Shayna Baszler. She's making her way out. Once again, Billie Kay's out there trying to get people to team up with her. It ain't happening. Number 7, Toni Storm is out there as cute little called Cupcake, but you didn't.
I mean,
it's cupcakes.
We did just get a comment that said there was a whole bakery in this match of cakes. So.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, the whole platter, bro.
Bakery was out.
Whole platter.
Oh, yeah.
So Toni Storm comes out there, stares down Billie Kay, just like, no, whatever you're talking about. So as the match is going on, Shotzi's eliminated first by Shayna Baszler. His toes off the top. I was like, I was kind of hoping Shotzi standing just a little bit longer.
I was hoping she got to do like a 10-minute mark at least.
Yeah, but no, she didn't get there. Number 8 is our first surprise entrance.
The Image Consult.
Jillian Hall. Oh, first of all, everybody remembers Jillian Hall won when she was with JBL, had that sore on the face. and then the boogeyman ate it and pulled it off, and then she started doing the whole Britney Spears singing. Do y'all remember the song?
I don't remember the song, but I remember the singing.
You know you want that. I was like, oh, she's back and got hefty.
I'm about to say she got.
I ain't talking about the John Cena, hefty commercial. I'm talking about
she like, leave that grandma alone. Leave the grandma alone, all right? Chill.
Yo, stop calling her grandma. All right?
She is a grandma. I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious. She's a grandma.
They about need to know that.
Well, the way that she looks,
so Billy Kay was just like, you want to tell me? She's like, Jillian and Billy? Sure. I was like, that's not what I was expecting. I was kind of hoping Peyton come out and they bring the Iconics back. No, they wasted that spot. So she teams up with Billy Kay. Number 9 is Ruby Riott comes out, makes her way in, and starts attacking everybody. And then Victoria at number 10. Yeah, she ain't the lady to mess with. Whoop, go. I'm a fan of Victoria.
I hated that they changed her song.
It wasn't her song?
It was the beginning of her song. It was like, I ain't the lady to mess with. And then the other was like, it was like slower. This one was like a pop version of her song.
This was the version of Nicki Minaj before she was Nicki Minaj.
That was Nicki Minaj who did that?
Nicki's almost a slowed down version. It was like this one was the more popular. I can see y'all that.
Oh no, Prom. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Victoria's out, and
then again, when she came out, I wasn't really paying attention. So.
Well, I was paying attention. Number 11 is finally Peyton Royce. So Peyton Royce comes out there, but Billy Kay too busy teaming up with Jillian Hall. Peyton Royce goes there and start clearing house, but then all of a sudden they have I forgot who it was. They had both arms, and they was just like, oh, they did the double team move, and then they were about to do the Iconic, and Peyton Royce did it, but Billy Kay was just like, I'm teaming with.
Oh yeah, because she wanted to do it with Ruby Riott.
Yeah, and I was like, see, that's stupid. Just put the icons back together again. Stop making them do this other crap. It makes no sense to me. No, number 12 was so random that they didn't even turn on the crowd sound for it. Number 12 was Santana Garrett. She came out and I was just like,
I didn't know who this was.
I was like, wait, Santana Garrett still got a job? I swore she was AEW.
As an extra, I think. Yeah, no, she was there first, and then she came over. But then they seen her doing extra work over there, and they told her to come over.
Oh, okay. I could swear she was in AEW. But she came out, and I'm like, they didn't even put the crowd noise up for her. She just came out to like, damn, that sucked. Liv Morgan is out next to save Ruby Riott from getting eliminated. Jillian Hall and Billy Kay end up getting eliminated, I think, by Santana Garrett. Number 14, heavy hitter. Rhea Ripley comes out. Thank God, primetime. She did not do her whole entrance before she came out. She just went out there because Rhea Ripley is known for at the worst times to do that. Her whole entrance
for the first time ever, I think.
Yeah. Then number 15, halfway mark, Charlotte Flair comes out, and then we see Ruby Riott gets eliminated by Bayley, and then this is not when Bayley doesn't get eliminated yet. No, not yet.
No. Because she got eliminated when somebody else got eliminated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dana Brooke is out at number 16. And then Liv Morgan is not got eliminated. Tori Wilson, of course, is back at 17. I'd rather see Tori Wilson than Kelly Kelly. Yeah. I'd rather see Tori Wilson than Kelly Kelly. Fair?
Yep.
Is that fair, both of y'all?
Yep.
I mean, neither of them have moves, so sure.
I don't care.
You know what's funny? They ain't got no moves, but Tori was in there face bustering everybody. I was just like, all right.
Okay, she has that one move.
Exactly.
That was all the women move back at that time. So.
Yeah. Dana Brooke has not got eliminated, and at number 18, is it Ric Flair? And no, Ric Flair does come out, but then it's Lacey Evans coming out in Ric Flair's role. I was just like, I'm over this whole thing already. I'm done with this storyline. I'm over it. I ain't never seen like creeped out. This is gross. 15 years ago, maybe Lacey Evans want to ride Space Mountain, but now in 2021,
15 years ago,
oldest ride, longest line.
What you say, Q?
Oldest ride.
Longest line.
She been in that line for a long time.
15 years ago was 60.
Yeah, I think it was.
She's been in that long line for a long time.
All I'm just that's when Flair was back and he had another run in WWE again. So I was like, maybe at that time, I'm like, when he's still trying to do a little style and profile with Evolution, maybe.
2001 Flair, when he first came back, was the Consortium. I can understand, even though he was like in his 50s.
Yo, we can't say 15 years ago, though, because that would make Lacey Evans 15.
So, in Flair's case, I'll play.
Paul is not a part of this conversation.
I'm like, wait a minute, because she's kind of young, so let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go check her age real quick. You know, these wrestlers, they young now, man. They can't even run a car without the feet.
Peyton Royce gets eliminated. Tori Wilson gets eliminated. And in the process, Bayley gets eliminated by Bianca Belair. So that even puts a little bit more stink on it. So, this rivalry's not done yet because she just got beat clean on SmackDown and then got eliminated by Bianca Belair.
They better not involve her in Bianca's match at WrestleMania. That's all I'm saying.
No, because I think the rivalry's going to be dead in the water by then.
They got to do fast lane or end of the line first.
Great balls of fire.
Okay, what I'm saying, but just fast lane. Number 19, Mickie James. Number 20, returning Nikki Cross. Haven't seen her since Alexa Bliss. And number 21 was Primetime's favorite. Okay, Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox came out. The legend of Alicia Fox, the presence of Alicia Fox came out. And while Alicia Fox is out there, R-Truth comes right out to the ring. I'm like, why are we doing the R-Truth thing right now? But it was he was running for 24/7 guys. Alicia Fox rolls him up and wins the 24/7 championship in the matchup. Really? But then then number 22, Mandy Rose comes out, and then Alicia Fox gets eliminated, and R-Truth gets his belt back and runs back from all the guys. That was just pointless. And I'm like, y'all did in the Women's Rumble?
They didn't have to do that. That was so corny.
I got 2 questions. Just real quick. When did Alicia Fox get like full sleeves of tats?
I don't know. I just probably because she had drunk at that bar. She probably went and got mad and did them. Because I don't remember that. What's the second question?
She found out Wade Barrett got a new job here and decided, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Well, I said it. Never mind. I don't even get it.
No.
Might as well say it.
All right. Now I'm just gonna say my second question is: why is this a legend, quote unquote, even in the match? Like, and they going crazy. Like, why?
Oh, you mean the piped in sounds are going crazy?
That's what I know. Michael Cole.
Give one.
It's Alicia, the legend Alicia Fox.
I'm like Alicia Fox. Look, I'm all for my black woman, but I'm like Alicia Fox. Though it's all good.
Yo, I promise you, I said the same thing. I'm like, I'm rooting for my sisters, but it's Alicia Fox.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Dakota Kai is out next. And,
no, she's not. No, she's not. Mandy Rose.
I just said Mandy Rose is out. And then I said R-Truth won his belt back.
Oh, okay.
You definitely you quickly went past Mandy Rose.
I did. I mean, when she didn't come out there with no impact, she just came out to look good. That with no impact. Number 23, Dakota Kai comes out. Mickie James has now have been eliminated. Number 24 is 24. Carmella comes out with Reginald. So of course, since she lost, she's gonna be in this matchup.
But like, number 25. They couldn't have saved a spot for anybody else. Like, we just seen her for like.
I asked that same question. I was like, who was there?
All the people in NXT, Raquel, Candice, any other people.
Now, all the people in the Candice couldn't sniff a Royal Rumble. She can't sniff it this year because all they're going to do.
Santana Garrett can
get her. She gonna get eliminated and somehow earn a title shot. No, don't go on mute. Don't go on mute. Come back here and discuss it.
He had to look away. He had to look away from that one. Number 25 is Aunt Tam, Auntie Tam, as they call her now, Tamina. Number 26 is Lana. I'm like, okay, but
another wasted spot.
Yeah. Now, I missed the part in a row. When did Naomi do her Naomi spot?
I don't even remember.
All right, let me tell you. I think I looked away because I seen her. She was out, but her feet was standing straight up, and then
but it's like Bianca tried to eliminate her, but somehow her and Bianca got caught up.
She used her hair. She used her hair as leverage.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and look at that.
Yeah. And then her feet. Excuse me. I don't know when that happened
though. Honestly, neither do I. To be honest with you.
I mean, it just wasn't memorable that year. Just say it. That'll flat out just say it wasn't memorable.
No, it wasn't. It was kind of. It's just like whatever.
I told you the first year she used all her tricks. Like she did the Kobe spot over the barricade. She used the chair spot and walking over the table spot, and from the announce table to the stairs. She did all that in like 1 year.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I do have to agree with within the chat real quick. Space Mountain is definitely closed indefinitely.
Well, I mean, it should have been closed.
They couldn't close it in Impact. They're not closing it now.
They should have been closed after that Cappy bag got in there, but all right.
Oops. Number 27 is Alexa Bliss. So everybody's just like, we don't want no dark matter Alexa Bliss coming in here. So she comes in there, starts getting a little beat up, and then all of a sudden the lights start to flicker. And then she goes to the ropes to be like, I'm about to turn the dark Alexa. And I was just like, I said the predictions. If she turned the dark Alexa, she started reversing everything. I'm like, I'm gonna be upset by that. So Rhea Ripley, before she even started that shit, tossed her right outside.
Threw her
eliminated her. So I was like, Alexa Bliss is out. I was like, whew. All right. Ember Moon is at number 28 from NXT. Number 29 is Nia Jax. So Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler come in there like the Big Show and Kane in 2015. Just start wreaking havoc and taking everybody out. She took out Lacey Evans. They took out Ember Moon. They took out Tamina because Shayna Baszler like, which one, you gonna team with Tamina? We was a team.
I just remember too. Whoever Ember Moon gave that eclipse to sold it so poorly.
She gave it to Shayna Baszler.
Sold it so poorly. I was like, what the heck was that?
Yeah, she definitely wasted. She wasted that on Shayna Baszler. I'm sorry.
Quick question: how many casual fans probably thought that was Ember Moon returning for the first time in like 3 years or whatever?
You know, I don't know. If we got any casual fans in the chat, you can let us know that. I'm just saying, but I don't know.
Has she not been getting work on NXT?
I'm saying she's been on NXT full time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she'll actually full time now, yeah. Number 30 is Natalya. Natalya gets first of all, before Natalya gets out there, Lana Nia Jax chases Lana, and Lana eliminates Nia Jax from the Rumble. This is after Nia Jax eliminated Shannon because they started fighting. Mm-hmm. But then now they was like, oh no, we pissed. They went outside and started beating up Natalya. I thought they was gonna try to put Lana through the announce table, but they didn't do that type spot. So they just beat her up and threw it back in there.
We got a comment that says, I thought Melina or Chelsea Green was gonna be in the match.
You know what? I agree too.
I would have liked to see Melina.
You know what? Chelsea Green still may be injured though. Remember she got injured with her wrist.
I don't think she's clear, but I don't think she's still injured anymore.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. I thought they were gonna do the Lana Becky Lynch thing again when they jumped Natalya. And I'm thinking like, okay, is she not jumping back in the ring? But then they threw her in the ring. I'm like, all right, well, never mind.
Yeah, and when it comes to Melina, I would have loved Melina in this match.
I would have liked to see Melina. Yeah,
I would love to see. I mean, if we got Victoria back, why couldn't we get Melina back? You know, because I honestly, there's about 4 names I would have been like, hey, y'all could have brought Melina in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To be completely honest with you. So, but now we're down to the final 4: Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, and Natalya. I was like, okay, cool, final 4. I already knew Natalya wasn't going to win after she eliminated Lana. So I miss Natalya gets eliminated. I miss how Charlotte got eliminated.
They jumped her.
Huh?
Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. They jumped her.
That's right. She was on the apron, and then NXT tag team. Remember Bianca Belair? You don't even go here.
Mm-hmm.
Back at NXT. So then it's down to Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, and they had about a good 5-minute match.
That's a fantastic final two, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And
this was my prediction.
Like and like I said, they had a good 5-minute showdown. And one thing I liked about it was they actually teased it a lot. Like they to the point, it's like, no, you going over the rope, no, you going over the rope, and then the spots that we always see about them getting close on over the rope and stuff like that, they teased it to the point where I was like, yo, they really could win this.
They was hitting us with they was doing the Black Widow. They was doing the Black Widow Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Vormir.
Nobody can just get the advantage, but eventually Bianca Belair clotheslines Rhea Ripley over the top rope. Bianca Belair wins the Rumble, lasting from number 3 on down. I don't even know how long the Rumble match was for the women, but I think she lasted close to an hour, if not 1 hour.
It might have been an hour. Look,
it might be. Yeah, I'm not. It's cool. So that was the Women's Royal Rumble. Guys, y'all thoughts on that thing?
I'll go first. It was good. Yeah, I mean, a couple wasted spots, but I mean, it happens with the Royal Rumble sometimes. So, I'm glad the final two were women who both equally deserve to get this type of push. Both women deserve that rocket on their back.
Yeah,
and like I said, this is who I was like my final two. I was like, all right, well, I was thinking like, all right, Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair. One of them needs this push. Like, I mean, not needs it, but one of them deserves the push. So I'm glad it came down to them two. I'm saying, like, Charlotte doesn't need to go back to back. She's in a feud with her pops and his pup. So I mean, they don't need to add this to WrestleMania. So the right two were in the finals. The right person won.
Yeah. How about you, Prime?
Yeah, I think the right person won. The right two, I think, do deserve it. And if we want to do it like that, I think Bianca should challenge Sasha, and somehow, some way, Rhea can challenge Asuka.
Oh, that would be dope, because Rhea got to come to Raw. We kind of set on SmackDown, but that got to be the Bianca Belair Sasha Banks storyline. They got to be over there on SmackDown.
I just don't want it to be like Charlotte versus Asuka at WrestleMania again, and for the title again. I'd rather
Charlotte don't need title matches right now, man.
Yeah, I'd rather see Rhea and Asuka.
Yeah, but to me, excellent Rumble. I really enjoyed it. Shout out to Bianca Belair, my pick. And it's very rare that I have a pick that wins, because last year Shayna was my pick, and they didn't even let Shayna win at all. So that was good.
And 2 years ago, I cleaned house.
Quick question. Is this a new Bianca character where she's crying after all these interviews, or what's going on with that?
No, honestly, she already said in interviews, because remember, I don't know if you've seen the WWE Chronicle series that they did, her documentary. She suffered from depression a lot.
So,
but what I'm saying is she's being unapologetically herself. So she's overwhelmed with emotion. She's gonna bring it out, type thing.
So they gonna make her talk after every time she wins.
I don't understand them trying to make them talk after that, but me personally, dumb having her interview at the win the Royal Rumble, I'm not mad at that. The SmackDown one, I was like,
it was cool. The SmackDown one, I was like, huh?
I understand, the SmackDown one, I was like, okay, but the Royal Rumble one, I understand. It's the Royal Rumble, the first woman to win at number 3 or at a single number, which they really didn't acknowledge, but I thought that was kind of cool. Miz and Morrison trying to talk to Bad Bunny backstage before Booker T comes out, and I'm just like, well, there's your angle for later on tonight, I guess. They do the whole talk on the stage and stuff, and Peter Rosenberg, beats R-Truth for a 24/7 championship. Useless shit. Useless time filler shit that I didn't really care too much about. But then it gets
honestly, I'll be honest with you.
Go ahead, Prom.
I'll be honest with you. At this point, I wouldn't even care if Bad Bunny would have won the title. I wouldn't even care. Like, would have won the 24/7 title. I would not care.
As long as they lunch money, annoying somebody, ignorant somebody. I'm live. I ain't gonna say nothing. WWE Universal Championship last man standing matchup. When I say this thing got better as the match went on, because it started slow. I ain't gonna lie to you, it started kind of slow. Mm-hmm. I can't say too slow, but I will say that it started, they didn't like grab the weapons early, but it's Kevin Owens taking on Roman Reigns. So this is like Kevin Owens' last shot for the Universal Championship, and I'm telling you, he's been built pretty good in this storyline, almost to the level of Samoa Joe, Brock Lesnar from Great Balls of Fire. If y'all remember that storyline, that interview on SmackDown he had this past Friday. So, the match is going on now. Unfortunately, well, I can't say unfortunately, but I was dealing with my daughter and trying to get stuff together when when they was in the ring. But then when they started fighting into the crowd, and they start going to the panels and everything, and then Kevin Owens teased knocking Roman Reigns off the high panel, but then Roman throws Kevin Owens off the panel. I was like, they did that spot on SmackDown, so he does it again, but Kevin Owens answers the 10 count, and so Kevin Owens starts walking in the back, and then we get the reveal that I never saw of the bigger stadium that they actually have. And actually, it looked like they had like a little bit of a setup. They had the ring, they had the announce table and all that stuff. Excuse me. And I was like, wow. Because like I said, we not in Florida, Q, so I don't know those arenas like Prime do. So I'm just sitting there like, wait a minute.
Well, and they did say, I just knew it was a baseball stadium. Like, I knew that for sure.
Yeah, but it's like this. It's like if they said, hey, we're going to have one of my Citizens Bank Park, and me and Q-Flow was there. It was like, yeah, but Citizens Bank Park is not as big as you probably want it to be. It's probably not as big as the one in Tropicana type of thing like that. So we would obviously know. I was like, that's a huge baseball stadium. So I was like, all right. But as Kevin Owens is crawling out of nowhere, Roman Reigns literally hits this man with a golf cart. And I mean, Kevin Owens crashed through the plexiglass and everything. Hey, it's a great visual.
I was like preoccupied at the time, but I just happened to look over at the moment where he got hit. I really was like, dang, he got ran over, almost worse than Sammy almost.
Bro, I only thought after seeing Sammy Guevara get hit by Matt Hardy and Kenny Omega, I thought that was the only kind of golf cart spot we would ever kind of get. I didn't think they would ever attempt that in WWE.
Hey, look, man, he did it for The Rock.
Yo, I see we put that in the chat. I was like, yo, really though? Really though? But Kevin Owens somehow makes the count.
Hey, we got a question. We got a question in the chat.
Sure.
What happened to Jay? Brother asked, what happened to Jey Uso?
I don't know. He's your boy, bro. What happened to him?
Hey, man.
No. Seriously, real talk though. What happened to him though? Because he's supposed to be in the Rumble.
I don't know. I don't know. I was about to say I ain't seen no news of him getting in trouble with the law.
No, damn.
Hopefully it's not cool.
I'm mad that's the first thing you went to was like he in trouble.
He's always in trouble. He's always in trouble.
Jimmy's always in trouble.
Oh, if he would have got in trouble with the law, he would have won the title. He would have won the title tonight. All right, that's always how they do it. As soon as they come back and get in trouble, they win the title.
You're right. It's the Uso penitentiary. Hopefully it's not COVID related though.
Yes, I'm sorry. I hope it's not the Rona related. I don't know what happened to Jey Uso neither. But
watch tomorrow's gonna be like Jey Uso arrested before a show. Something.
Yo, that'd be crazy. The match is still going on, and these men are brawling and beating each other's ass to go into this little hallway. Then Kevin Owens sees this announce table that's set up and goes and gives Roman a power bomb, but the table don't break. So he goes up to this little platform and gives like a little mini tadpole splash, I should say, with a frog splash through the table, and then Roman still is getting up. So I thought he was about to do halftime Heat Mankind, the Rock thing. He comes with this forklift. It has the pallet jack on there. I thought he was going to just like lower it right on Roman.
I thought he was too.
And I was like, yo, I can't even be mad if he win it that way because you just can't get out of that. But no,
didn't somebody else do that though?
Yeah, Mankind and The Rock on Halftime Heat.
Okay.
Yeah, he's raising this thing up, right? And I like this. This is kind of high. I mean, this is higher than Judy Bagwell on the forklift high. So Kevin Owens is on the forklift, and Roman's down there on like another table. And he does a swanton off the top of that thing, which was high. The Roman through the table. I was like, my goodness. That was crazy. But both men are still get up. And as Kevin Owens tries to go for another pop-up powerbomb, Roman hits him with the Superman punch as they make their way back to the stage. And then Roman spears Kevin Owens through the stage. And Roman gets up, but then as the time is clocking down, Kevin Owens like not gonna get up, but he does the old Johnny or Tommaso Ciampa when he roll off the stage and you standing up because it's run out of stage. Thought that was smart. Roman gets the handcuffs. He starts like talking to his dad up in heaven, I guess it was, calling out Kevin Owens' father or something like that.
His grandfather. My bad.
His grandfather, yeah.
His grandfather is just the name that he has on his knuckles.
Yeah. So Kevin Owens is getting upset by that. So the handcuffs, Kevin Owens outsmarts Roman Reigns and handcuffs him low to there's this like beam that's right there. And he handcuffs him down to the point where he's so low he can't get up on his feet. I was like, wait a minute. It's it. It's over. Kevin Owens going to win the championship. Like, they had me. I will give credit where
they had you for.
And I was just like, so when they would get to the count, I was like, because if you're going to beat Roman Reigns any other kind of way, you're not really going to beat him like a last mistake. You got to outsmart him. Remember, like when Cena put the duct tape around Batista's feet?
Yeah, I recently saw that too.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that was like corny, but I get it. He can't get up. So then, like, he physically beat him down, like, Bray Wyatt at Payback, but he, had a creative way of doing it. But as referee got to 9, Roman just takes and just launches the referee, which was smart.
I knew Roman wasn't losing this. Come on now, even though that spot was smart, I knew even if they would have counted to 10, something would have went wrong. Something would have got reversed. Adam Pearce would have came out there. Something would have happened.
I'm just saying, but it was a decent.
I thought Adam Pearce was going to come out.
No, but Paul Heyman did to help Roman Reigns get unhandcuffed, and then Roman Reigns locks the guillotine onto Kevin Owens and chokes him out, and then Owens is now passed out and he can't make it to the 10 count. So Roman Reigns retains Universal Championship. I thought it was a great matchup. How did you guys, let's say, feel about it? And how did y'all feel about the guillotine ending, or should it have been something more brutal to take Kevin Owens out?
I like it. Yes, solidify the submission.
Yeah.
He's been using that as kind of a secondary finisher, or depending on what kind of type of match it is. He's been using that, so yeah, put it over more. And plus, I am tired of seeing him hit a spear off of something for the last man standing match, so I'm glad they changed it up.
Fair. How about you?
There's so much stuff you can do a spear off of. So,
I wasn't mad at the finish, because you gotta, solidify your submission moves, man. It's a new move. You gotta make it strong, and how else to make it strong than to be able to put a man down for 10 whole seconds and the last man standing.
Fair enough. Yeah,
I'm not mad at it. However, we need to ask a few questions. My number one question: why did the referee stop counting?
Which time?
Because
when Paul Heyman was doing the thing, when he was taking off the handcuffs. First of all, Paul Heyman struggling to take off the handcuffs was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I think they botched that. I think he was having more trouble taking it off.
Yeah, he was. And the referee is just like 5. And I'm like, you just gonna stop counting? And shout out my guy Prez. He was just like, yo, why didn't you just have Paul Heyman attack the ref and then go back to doing the handcuffs?
I mean, I would do that too. I think they didn't want to botch something, because remember what happened on Monday when they had the whole 6-man tag botch with the women? Like, Shanna actually got counted out And it was like she wasn't supposed to be counted out yet.
I didn't know that, but
yeah, okay. it was terrible.
Yeah, I don't watch Raw, so I don't have no idea what you're talking about.
I do it for y'all out there, okay? So now it's time for the main event, the men's Royal Rumble matchup. So let's get on to what we have here. Number 1 and number 2, they already announced that it was going to be Randy Orton and Edge, but this time they switched the numbers. Edge was number 1, and Randy Orton was number 2, opposed to Randy being number 1 and Edge being number 2. So when they switched it, I was kind of like, no, they ain't gonna do that. So I ain't even worried about it. But it lingered a little bit. I was like, but nah, they ain't gonna even do that. So they are just brought on the outside. You know what I'm saying? No man has eliminated.
I would say it was in my mind because every time they say it, they say it's was it 4 competitors or 3? The actual number, not the number that they say.
Oh, you mean how many people won the number 1?
Yeah.
I think the number is only 2.
No, Ray and Sean. 3. So 3, number 1 or number 2.
Ray was number 2. Ray's number 2.
From number 1 to number 2, they be like, it's 3 people that's won from number 1 or number 2, including Shawn Michaels. And they'll never say obviously. So I guess they needed someone to add to that.
Yeah, they guess it's 2004.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. So they're fighting on the outside and going and hitting the announce table, stuff like that. Number 3, Sami Zayn comes out and they start jumping Edge. Number 4 is Mustafa Ali, who comes out and starts jumping on Edge. Talking about stuff. You're not gonna take a spot away from me. I can agree. Number 5 is Jeff Hardy. Boy, was he in and out. Jeff Hardy comes in. I forgot when he came in.
The brother of Ed Hardy, according to according to Rick Dallas.
Yeah. Edge and Randy Orton are fighting on the outside. Orton's trying to give Edge RKO through the table, but no, Edge gives him an execution on the table. The table does not break. And number 6 is Dolph Ziggler, and then in the meantime, Jeff Hardy gets eliminated. Number 7 is Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 8 is the returning.
I spit in the face.
For people who don't want to be cool.
Don't want to be cool.
Carlito come out there just looking just jacked and ripped. I was like, Carlito, you've been still wrestling, right? He got to be.
Yeah, he do indie shows. He did an indie show that I didn't see it, but I seen the poster for it. It's like him and a couple other people doing the indie show. So he still wrestles, yeah.
Okay, I mean, he may come back. Remember, last year MVP came back, and next thing you know, we got one of the best factions in the league right now. So Carlito may come back.
That's always gonna be Carlito
number 9
house party.
I don't know, man. That's Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Mexican and Puerto Ricans. I don't know. They got a rivalry that I don't even want to even.
You know, to Vince, they all the same. So
yeah. Oh well, you are absolutely right about that one. They're helping Randy Orton in the back because Edge hits him in the leg with the steel chair. So they're trying to help him in the back because he's unable to compete. Right. Number 9 is Xavier Woods. Number 10 is Big E. So now the New Day people are out there. Sami Zayn gets eliminated by the New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods. Number 11 is John Morrison. Xavier Woods gets tossed out on the apron. And he's holding the Big E's arm, but Mustafa Ali kicks the arm and takes out Xavier Woods, and then Big E gets pissed and takes out Ali. Number 12 is Ricochet. Number 13 is Elias, no Jackson Riker. But then
there's too many black men in that ring.
Yeah. Carlito. He was Carlito gets eliminated by Elias. I was like, oh, Carlito's gone. Number 14 is Damian Priest, which I'm thinking is making his debut to, I'm going to say probably Raw, because Raw needs people right now. So
I can see Damian Priest as a SmackDown guy, but he's probably going to Raw.
He probably is going to Raw.
Yeah.
Elias gets eliminated by Damian Priest. He's on a roll. Miz comes out number 15, comes out and smashes the DJ table of Bad Bunny. I'm just like, okay. This it need to happen. I know which way they're going to go. And as they into the ring, Miz and Morrison start double teaming people, but then Damian Priest takes out Miz and Morrison as Bad Bunny comes down to cause a distraction because he's like, "Yo, why you touch my DJ equipment?" So it tosses out Miz and Morrison, and then Bad Bunny, he's not done yet. This man goes up the stairs, voluntarily goes up the stairs, goes on the top rope, and does a cross body to Miz and Morrison. First of all, if anybody told me I'm gonna do a cross body jump off the ropes for the Miz, because Miz is known for not catching nobody, shout out to you. But yet Gronk can't fall 10 feet to a mat.
The Miz or Kane, apparently. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Kane can't catch nobody neither. Number 18. The number 16 is Riddle. Number 17 is Daniel Bryan. Number 18 is Mary Kane.
Oh yeah.
Took a break from Knoxville. Says, I'm gonna come in here and be Kane for a minute.
Potbelly Kane.
Look, Kane.
That is Mayor Body.
Kane is in the politics right now, so Kane don't have time. Say the.
I do just want to say that this is it. That was his 20th.
His 20th Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Man.
My God. Number. So Dolph and Ricochet are taken out by Kane. Team Hell No try to go for a little reunion, but then Kane chokeslams Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Priest takes out Kane, so Kane is gone. Number 19 is King Corbin. Corbin takes out Nakamura. I don't care about Corbin. Number 20 is Otis. Oh yeah, comes in there and starts doing his caterpillar.
I'm sorry, but some they just got to put a limit on what type of people is allowed in the Rumble. Like,
yeah, it was too many people in the ring. I'm like, yo,
Otis. I'm talking about
the house up.
I'm talking about the type of people. Otis should not be allowed in the Rumble. Mace or T-Bar or any of them should not be allowed in the Rumble, even though there wasn't.
Yeah,
we need a rule on this. I almost would say Dolph, but he is a
like
actual,
Dolph is an individual.
You see like one representation from like each faction or something like that.
No, not that. I'm just saying Otis. We know Otis ain't winning the title. We know he's not in there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like why you putting spot fillers in? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I can agree with that. But Otis about to try to go for the Vader bomb, but Corbin is knocks him over the top rope. Number 21, Dominic Mysterio comes out, and Mysterio takes out King Corbin. So that rivalry is not done just yet. So
I wish it was.
I wish it was too. Number 22, it's time to bring on the Hurt. So Bobby Lashley's coming out. So I was excited for Bobby Lashley. Him and Big E having a big man contest. Big man stepping.
Yeah. Well, Booker T? Where's Booker T at? Heavyweights.
Yeah. Co-Power, you know about that. You're a big man up there stabbing meat.
I can't help but laugh because I know how you feel about Bobby Lashley's demise. So I'll just keep it.
Wait, hold on. Say it again.
I said I'm laughing because I know how you felt about Bobby Lashley's demise. So I would just wait.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Real quick to answer the question we had. I have a question. We should somebody writes we should basically have a new king of the ring. Corbin kicks is 2019. I agree, and I think it should be Xavier Woods because Xavier Woods.
Yeah, he's the only one that wants it back.
He wants it back. And he wants to win it so bad. So I'm like, look, y'all gave Kofi the championship. Y'all gave Big E this run. Xavier Woods is not going to be world champion. He's just not. He's not that part of the Shield or the or the New Day type of thing. But he can win King of the Ring, and he can use that very, very well. So I will bring him. I will bring that back and definitely have him up in there. So, which day? Which number did I leave off on?
We on 23.
23. Oh my god. So number 23. I'm blowing my nose to this.
I just
sucks. Look, yeah, that's how I felt about it. I blew my nose and threw it down. Look, I said on my predictions, Well, Prime asked me if there's any superstar that comes to this, which one would piss you off the most? And I said, oh, it will definitely be the Hurricane. And here you talk about Pudge. Here comes, they don't even call him the Hurricane, but they call him Hurricane Helms. I was just like, all right. So he comes in there. They do the same spot from 2002 when it was Austin and Triple H to Bobby and Big E tries to go for the Hurricane choke slam, and they look like, really? They pick him up and they toss Hurricane Helms out. He's done. Number 24 is my wife.
I know he is the Hurricane, but at one point he was the longest reigning cruiserweight champion. Like, why don't he come in as that gimmick if they were to just do whatever?
Come on, Shane Helms.
Because Gregory Helms is not in that shape no more.
Gregory Helms, yeah.
He can't go find that Scully no more.
You know who I blame? If there's one person to blame for this, it's Matt Hardy. Should have never threw that man in that league. Should have never threw that man in that league.
Should never give him money. Yeah. Number 24 is my wife's favorite. Christian comes out. To all my peeps.
Edge is sitting. I'm like, look at Edge. Happy he got help.
Edge is happy because Christian is in there.
Yeah, why would you be happy because some dude that hasn't wrestled in years is coming to help you? Like, I was like, no.
Why are y'all? It's Edge and Chris. Like, come on, man.
Don't you come on me with Edge and Christian.
It's his partner.
Christian. First of all, Christian's supposed to be brain damage, like concussion. He ain't supposed to take no buff. That's why he's a buff kick in the dark. Okay.
Edge had like a life-threatening injury he just got cleared from. Stop it.
So
we need to stop.
You mean tell me this man couldn't even take a punt kick last year? He had to take just a low blow in his match, quote unquote match.
That was last year. We're talking about 2021. The man got clear. He clearly got cleared to be in the Rumble. He went in there to save his partner.
Sting I don't know why y'all. Too.
Who?
Sting could have got cleared too.
Yeah, well, he's all elite, so I don't got nothing to do with that.
So Christian comes out. He pulls the rope down, and Bobby like bounces off and like, whoa, that was kind of low. And they all jump to get Bobby Lashley out. And I'm like, I knew Bobby wasn't going to win it, but I thought it would be good for the Hurt Business, good for Bobby if he made like the final 6 or the final 4.
Well, we could have gotten, since we never, for some reason they're afraid to pull this trigger. We could have at least gotten Bobby and Brock Lesnar if they had Brock Lesnar come out.
That's what I was hoping for, but obviously we wasn't going to get Brock or Ronda tonight.
We did get a comment. That says Ed should not be happy because his last tag team partner threw him out of the Rumble last year.
Yep, we're in RKO.
That's Randy Orton, though.
We got a comment that says Christian is my favorite wrestler. So,
and we also have another comment here.
That's not what it said.
Yeah, keep my name out of his mouth when you talk about coming to Christian. I'm just like, okay, well,
to that other comment, though. I mean, to that other comment, it's we talking Randy Orton, who's a known snake, done burned the man's house down and didn't get arrested for it, versus Christian.
You do know Christian turned on Edge first in 2001.
Oh, did he really? I never knew that. I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, Christian's the reason the tag team broke up. He was jealous because
Oh, all right. I ain't know that then. Never mind. My mistake.
Yeah. So they get Bobby out. AJ Styles is in at 25. Rey Mysterio's in at 26. So AJ is almost out there. And almost is out there, and he is playing the save for AJ Styles. And then Big E is about to attack AJ Styles, but almost just grabs his hand and just pulls Big E over the top rope. Big E's eliminated. Just takes his hand like the Great Khali and just throws him on the other side of the announce.
He couldn't even chokes them. He had to just mush him.
Yeah,
it almost had more eliminations than a few of these guys, and he wasn't even in the match.
Exactly. Sheamus is out next. Then Mysterio's about to set up for the 619 West Coast Pop, and as he's about to springboard, almost just grabs this little guy and just literally just tosses him out. Mysterio's eliminated.
Wait,
I was just like,
wait. Didn't you say Mysterio almost killed Christian again?
Yo, when Mysterio first came in, right?
Senton, yeah.
He did the senton right on Christian's head. I'm like, oh my God, he about to get killed again. He about to get killed again. Christian about to get killed again, bro. Y'all is crazy out here. So after that, Cesaro is out at 28. Seth Rollins makes his return at number 29.
I'm low-key disappointed we didn't get to burn it down. Even if he's a heel, I still would have liked to burn it down, but all right.
No. We got the Monday, the Friday Night Messiah.
He is on SmackDown. I forgot.
I only said it because like the burn it down theme song is more like recognizable than the Messiah theme song. So like
because I didn't know who it was. I saw gold lights. I'm like, oh, that's back. Like I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, you're right.
So one of y'all react. I'm like, oh, it's Seth Rollins. Okay.
Braun Strowman is out at number 30, and now everybody has been in the matchup. Cesaro gets tossed out by Braun Strowman, even though Cesaro picks up Strowman and eliminate him, but then Strowman takes out Cesaro. Strowman throws over AJ Styles, but almost catches him and puts it back in. So Strowman throws him out the other side, and AJ is out. And so now I missed. So somebody has to fill me in. When did Daniel Bryan get eliminated?
Oh man, who did it? I forgot who did it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Was it Matt Riddle who did it? No,
I saw it. Seth.
Oh yeah. Seth Rollins
he was creeping behind him. That's when I was like, why didn't you just instead of eliminating him, just throwing him behind, he hit the curb stomach and then tossed him out.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Matt Riddle is giving the kick to Seth Rollins. He's on the apron. For some reason, he decides to do one of his moves and jump over the top rope, which I thought was just dumb. And then gets attacked from behind and then gets a curb stomp. Riddle's done. Final four. This is the final four for the men's.
Well,
Final five.
What we think is the final four: Strowman, Seth Rollins, Edge, and Christian. What I would have never predicted that. I would have never wrote that down anywhere. I was sitting there pissed, like, yo, Christian's still in this matchup right now. My final four, honestly, I would have been AJ. But if the people, I'm talking about the people in this matchup of who we had left.
Mm-hmm.
My final four would have been Edge, Daniel Bryan, Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles. That's what me personally would have did. Because them being in there long, they all could have benefited from that.
Yeah.
But no, we got Christian, Strowman, and Seth Rollins. So Edge and Christian, Edge tries to do the Voldemort takeout where he has the headlock on Strowman, and Christian's all helping him and everything. And then Seth Rollins just tosses out Christian and Braun Strowman. Then Edge tosses out Seth Rollins, but out of nowhere is the RKO out of nowhere on Edge, and then Orton picks him up to toss him out, but Edge says, "No, I'm not selling this," and reversed it and tosses Randy Orton out, and Edge is the winner of the 2021 Royal Rumble. Now, honestly, me personally, I have no problem with Edge. I'm a fan of Edge, and at first, when it first happened, I was like, Edge won? You know, that's how I felt up because me personally, I know they're trying to make a marquee WrestleMania because they had no plans for this WrestleMania at all. And they just want to put big legend names in there. But I'm like, but this does not help build your current roster. And as much as I am a fan of Edge, just like I'm a fan of Goldberg, but Goldberg don't need to be winning that championship from Drew McIntyre. As much of a fan I am, I don't know if I would have went with Edge because I'm like, if I look at the matchups, Edge versus Drew McIntyre is like, it's cool. It'll be cool. It'll be decent match because I never seen him go against Drew McIntyre before, at least in this capacity.
Right.
But then it's like, do I want to see Edge and Roman and they're doing that spear versus spear? I'm like, no, I don't want to see Edge and Roman at WrestleMania. Edge at this age shouldn't be going for the championship. Personally,
no, that's nope. We can't say that because Goldberg has won it multiple times.
He shouldn't be going for it neither.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say, do you know they're gonna do this for Edge? Because for one, they've been saying since on Monday he's coming back to win the title. He never lost, and because he had to retire, so he kind of got to have.
Oh yeah, he was forced to retire.
Yeah, so they're gonna do that type of storyline. I was forced to retire. Now I'm coming back to fight for my dreams to win the title again at WrestleMania.
Yeah, they're giving the legends. You know,
I think Edge might be the only person that we're allowed to do this.
Edge is getting this is what's happening. He's getting a documentary. He's getting a 24 or whatever. He's getting a documentary when this is all over. Because they're giving our legends the redemptions that they didn't have a chance to get. Because they did the same with Goldberg. He went out bad during that Mania match. Yeah. Hey, yo, Goldberg legend, relax. Relax. He a legend, relax.
Look, okay, so we have a question in the chat, which I honestly would know also, saying what rivalry is happening at WrestleMania? Is it Randy and Edge? Is it Orton? Is it Drew or Randy? Or is it Randy versus Edge and Drew? Or is it Randy and the Fiend?
I think Randy.
Where are we going?
I think Randy and the Fiend, and then Drew and Edge.
Do you think so? You think Drew and Edge? How do y'all like Drew and Edge?
Okay. See, here's the thing that we're not counting. Miz still has that briefcase. He's not cashing it on Roman. So
I'm over the Miz briefcase thing now. To be honest with you, I'm so over the Miz briefcase thing right now. I'm so sorry. It's nothing against the Miz, but when he goes that briefcase, I'm like, oh, I'm so bored when he's holding this thing. I don't like it at all. I really don't. I'm sorry, but
I don't either. But it is what it is. He has that briefcase. If anybody's winning the title, it's probably going to be Miz because he already lost with the briefcase already, didn't he?
Yeah, but Morrison, was the one that technically came.
So they're not going to waste that again.
So, is Edge and Randy even have a blow off?
That was their blow off in the Rumble.
It was the blow off.
I guess. I mean, honestly, or they could have like a gimmick match at Elimination Chamber, and then the Fiend returns and screws over Randy, and then Edge gets his win back. Like
I wish they could be that creative, but sure.
Yeah. Edge gets his win back and then goes on to Drew.
I mean, I don't know. Randy still got to deal with the repercussions of RKO and Lil Blissey. So,
yeah.
He shouldn't be worried. He shouldn't worry about no Edge right now.
I agree. I mean, I would say, but it just got to go. It got to go somewhere. I'm just like, okay, well, Edge and McIntyre, sure. Why not? I mean, it's here now.
It's going to be a triple threat match to make McIntyre not look weak when he loses that belt.
I'll tell you this right now. I don't know who Roman going to face, and I hope it ain't Goldberg.
Roman is going to crap. Who is
not with them shorts?
No, I just hope. I hope that Dale Bryan wins the Elimination Chamber, and then we get like that.
Yeah. So he's not fighting Seth Rollins. That wouldn't make any sense.
For all of you guys out there that are watching us live on the live stream, post down in the chat what was your grade for the show. Did you guys like the show? I would say give a letter grade. So Prime, I'll start with you. What was your grade for the Royal Rumble?
I'll give it a B. It was okay. It was solid.
Sounds okay. How about you, Q-Flow?
Yeah, I agree. I'll give it a B. It was pretty good. I just wish they haven't wasted a Rumble spot with the Hurricane, but I'm not going to let that. I'm not going to let that take away points. I had fun watching this pay-per-view. So
I mean, there are some people that were noticeably absent, and I'm thinking because I hope Keith Lee don't have like a bad case of COVID because he had that match with Drew McIntyre. And then, of course, we now got reports that Mia Yim does now have it also.
Yeah, Yim has it. Yeah.
And I thought Mia Yim will probably be in the Royal Rumble as the only other Retribution member to be in there. And, and I'm like, once again, we didn't see Jey Uso, and he was scheduled to be in there. We did see Apollo Crews.
That's fine. We didn't need to see him. So that's what Prime was saying. There's some people we didn't need to see because we know they're not winning. Which is why I was mad. Like they're wasting spots. Like even if Brock Lesnar wasn't going to win, put him in there. Like we think he could win it. You know, I don't. Samoa Joe. Well, he's still injured, but even if he was in, that's somebody I could believe. I don't know what's wrong with Samoa Joe, but like if he was to be in the Rumble, that's somebody I think could win it. So that's not a wasted spot. Seth Rollins is somebody I think could win it. That's why I wasn't mad when he came back.
So, we got three comments. They all say B. We got one B, one B plus, and one B
minus. My man Sean Perez, I see you.
And we got one B minus. The Roman Botch threw me off the show. What Roman Botch is it? The Paul Heyman?
Yeah,
I think that's what they got talking about.
And the referee. That's why I mentioned, because the referee just stopped counting out of nowhere. It's like, yo, why you stop counting? Roman wasn't up on his feet yet.
Yeah. So
you visibly did. You visibly see the ref stop.
Yeah, like you got to count it as a shoot, and I'm just like, there's other ways they could have got out of that, opposed to just being like, all right, chill, we ain't gonna fuck up Roman Reigns type thing.
You know the referees, how they do? They be like 1, 2. I gotta tell you one more time. Come on now, 1. that's how they do. So,
I'll be right. To me, when it comes to the men's rumble, I was like, we really didn't. It was just a solid regular rumble with the stars you have. There wasn't me personally to make what would have made this show into an A for me is like, can you imagine Randy Orton comes out first, right?
Oh,
and you're like, who's number 2? And then Edge comes out knowing they got that rivalry. That'd have been dope. Or even vice versa, whatever the case may be. Some stars are missing. Like I would have loved to see Keith Lee in it this year. I would loved to see what Jey Uso would have did in it this year, and maybe you could have had and then some noticeable like surprises in there. Like we didn't get any. Like me personally, I don't need Hurricane. Having Christian was fine, but I swear to God, if I took that.
Hurricane did not need to be here. Carlito, I wasn't mad at because they waste. My thing with Carlito, well, I'm not mad at that, is because they wasted his time having him talking about he gonna be here at Legends Night. We don't see him at Legends Night. He was there. He told us he was there, and they just wasted his time. So I'm not mad at him being, give him a little action in the ring. I wasn't mad at that.
Oh, I wasn't mad at Carlito so that, but it didn't have.
It looks good. It looks good. So
it did. This was also
too.
People gotta understand. This is the first Rumble. We had no crowd, so that hurts it also. Unfortunately, like I said, there's no crowd to pop. There's no crowd to to boo and gives that reaction. So when such people do come out, that's why I don't think they used all the resources to make it so special, because there's no crowd. And I understand that. I mean, you got to pipe the noise, but it still ain't no. The Dusty Rhodes elbow. You keep doing that shit.
we got a question that says, "What was your favorite moment of the show?" And
what was your favorite match and moment of the show?
Yeah.
Well, favorite match to me, last man standing match for me.
Okay.
I'll let y'all answer. And I'll tell you my favorite moment.
My favorite match might have been Sasha Carmella.
Oh, I think
nah. Last man standing. Outside of that botch, I was enjoying what I was watching. So
yeah, I think mine either the last man standing or the women's Rumble.
My favorite moment was Bianca Belair winning.
That's my moment right there.
Yeah, she deserved that.
That whole Bianca Belair Rhea Ripley 5 minutes is my moment.
Yeah, I know my second favorite moment is.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm about to say
that baby on the cross.
Nah, I do like the Edge moment though. Like, imagine what if he would have won last year though.
I'm saying it would have felt better.
It would have been way better if he won last year.
Way better if he won last year. He had the pop. He had the energy. He had everything around him, and it showed that he could still go. And I'm just like, and he can still go now. Don't get me wrong. He ain't like some of the other washed-up legends that just don't know what the door is at. But I'm just saying. But he still, it's kind of like, man, I don't know. When it comes to this year, I was like, I don't want to see Edge take him on the tribal chief because he shouldn't take him down. And I'm like, and McIntyre is just so damn hot right now. It's like, do I want to see Edge take, because Edge don't need a championship. He really don't.
No.
Edge is a Hall of Famer regardless. You know, he doesn't need, let's say, he doesn't need the championship. But my favorite match, the last man standing match to me was by far my favorite match. My favorite moment is that last 5 minutes of Bianca Belair taking on Rhea Ripley.
Now, I got to say, too, man, WWE, if y'all going, we already know y'all editing these chants in. If you want to make it realistic, why didn't y'all add it? Because you know how we do in the arena. 3, 2, 1. Why you ain't add that? Like, make it, if you're going for realistic, like, make it realistic. Like,
do y'all think they should have probably tried to add some fans in this year or just wait till WrestleMania?
I think they could have, because, you know, like I said, they don't care about rules in Florida, so they could have.
Hold on. Can we talk about Booker T? What about Booker T? But there's somebody, it's my man in the comments was asking, can we talk about Booker T?
I mean, he's still swole.
Yeah. So, I almost said, Mr. Andy, did you watch the video yet?
Of the video?
Yeah.
I did not see all of it yet.
The video is just Booker T and his GI bro. That, like what he was doing during the concert, that's what he does in the video until he hits the "Can You Dig It, Sucker?" Then he starts dancing.
Wow.
First of all,
money well earned, right? I was just saying.
Why does Booker have this mustache that go like the Captain Sparrow mustache? What's up with that?
I don't know.
He got so much facial hair on that I didn't even recognize it.
Oh, see, in the video, it's like he got a loop-de-loop on his mustache.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, no, I didn't even recognize that. I mean, but Booker T is still in good shape. I would have liked if GI Bro did come out in the Royal Rumble and eliminated Miz and Morrison. I would have I could take that cameo opposed to Hurricane Helms.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad at that.
Hey, we do got a comment that say Bianca was my favorite moment. Still surprised me how she never won the NXT Women's Championship.
I agree. I agree.
Another comment that say the Women's Rumble was the most exciting.
Yeah, I give it to. I think the women's was more exciting than the men's this year, hands down. My personal opinion. Yeah. So, like I said, even though Jillian Hall was there, to say, I think we had better cameos. Like especially, I would love Melina, but we had better cameos, better spots, better creative stuff. And like I said, having Naomi go the distance, I like that. Remember, she was number 2, and she was in there for about 40 plus or 50 plus minutes. Like I don't
was in there for a minute.
Yeah, like I don't know the necessarily time. Actually, I should look up the times and see how long if they got like the times listed already of how long these matches were, because I think they were close to lasting about an hour. Yeah.
Look, man, we got our main events. I mean, we got our title matches for WrestleMania to look forward to.
All right, so the women's match was 58-50, and the men's match was 58-30. So Naomi lasted for 47 minutes and 43 seconds, and Bianca lasted for the full thing, obviously. Oh no, I'm lying. 56-49. She was number 3.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right.
That's good.
That was our first live for here on NC Studios for the pay-per-view. I enjoyed that. And I was just I swear to God, you better not do that.
So somebody said the women's was better because of all that cake.
All that cake back there, yo. Who opened up the bakery in that joint right there, man? I'm telling you, all that caking back there. It was caking. Caking from 1 to 2, all the way. Well, some people not really.
Tony.
Huh?
Tony time.
Yeah. Even though Q4 can't bring himself to say cakes when they got Naomi and them in there.
Exactly.
Just
move on. Let's end the show.
The bakery got all kinds of cakes in there, man. As long as you go in there and spend your money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said as long as you go in there and spend your money and get the platter. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good. So I do plan on being live for Elimination Chamber. The plan for 2021 is to be live for the WWE pay-per-views going on deck. I can't wait for like night one of WrestleMania and stuff like that. If the live start going good, I will think about doing like a live Raw, live Smackdown review. Because you go, so you just gonna sit there that night and help me out. You right, and hopefully
I'll pull up for Raw. I'm off on Mondays.
All right, till you be like, why am I doing this on my off day? Why?
But you know what? Because we got people out there listening, man. And
I'm sorry, Prime. We all can't get the all that cast and work with them every day. All right.
Excuse me. Yeah, y'all been doing this all night. God.
Oh, by
we
the
all
way,
can't get Keenan Thompson to come review wrestling.
Look, like before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying? I also want to say happy birthday to you, Prime. You know, so we have midnight now. So hey, but how old are you now?
Wow, y'all were definitely not listening in the stream.
No. I was listening. I heard you say I don't like talking about it, but I just want to make you talk about it because you lied.
I said 26.
26, my man.
All right, my man. Happy birthday, man. More life to you, brother.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Sure.
Be around for another year. All right, so make sure you guys subscribe down below for more WWE content. Like I said, we're gonna do all the lives, and if everything goes good, I plan on turning the podcast as like straight live, the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast and the Nerdgasm Talk podcast. So we're gonna see how all this stuff goes. And I mean, like soon. I ain't talking about like, well, we're gonna try in November. I'm talking about soon. So stay tuned for all that. So subscribe for that. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed this review. And once again, this is NC Place to Be Chill, Mr. A&D. Not Deion stands for prime time.
All right, y'all. I might as well give out my ad since we live.
You know what? Sell yourself, brother.
Real quick, we got all right. Well, first of all, we got a question. What do you rank this out of all the women's Rumble matches?
Second.
2018 was the best one.
2018 was the best one.
Okay, I agree.
2018 was the best one. Yeah, second.
Okay, I agree. By the way, my ad is at KVNG Primetime. So
I thought you was about to say at KNG Fashion Superstars.
Close it, man. Close it.
And also the man, the myth, the reality, and the revolutionary, since we are in Black History Month right now. Q Flow for the rookie.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all can find me wherever you listen to your music at. Q Flow. Y'all know the vibes. We got a virtual concert coming up in March. Shout out my guy Sean Prez in the chat. He's helping me out with that. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, and I agree with some of the comments. You know what? I may just do pay-per-view unless it is the Wednesday night.
I'm telling you, nobody wants to watch Raw, and then nobody wants to listen to people talk about how bad Raw was. Like,
I mean, hearing people angry is actually quite entertaining. But
do it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But you know what? We'll see what happens. But you know what? I like that idea of maybe the Wednesday Night War because everybody like the Wednesday stuff. So we can do pay-per-views and probably the Wednesday Night War that me and Prime do. So yeah, he probably set that thing up. So all right, guys. So and also give a shout out to Swag on Zero for working behind the scenes. Appreciate that, Swag on Zero. But once again, NC Place to Be Chill, Mr. A&D, and the Nerd Coalition is out.